time is running out for them to remain in office, they will try again and again to find some new outrage, new distraction. But they're running out of distractions. Some things that have been taken to courts are no longer proceeding, and they are running out of people to investigate or arrest. The other distractions that they have created have not necessarily done them any political good. For this man, it has always been about survival, and anything to survive. Survival is success. But they are not doing well at surviving. I wish to tell you that Trump is extremely distraught at this moment. He is almost unable to act, and that is why you see the flurries of attention that seem even more unhinged than the previous ones. The other problem, of course, is his frontal cortex is not functioning at all. We want to point out the stress of these events has brought him to this brink. It is sort of a lesson that when you go in this direction, when you create falsehood after falsehood, you have to maintain all of them at the same time. It's difficult on the human body, and his frontal cortex can no longer take the layers of contradictions and the aggression and the sense of failure which is beginning to ensue him. They cannot come forward and say, you, the voter, were wrong. You should not have supported us. They cannot change their spots now. They have always known that he was a lunatic and unethical and an abuser of people, and that somewhat moved them. But they are used to this. This is part of their culture, and it is not really about ethics anymore for them. It is about presentation. They cannot present with, we were wrong and you were wrong and we have to change the president. They cannot present in such an ethical manner, for one thing, because even if the number of people who support Trump are greatly reduced, the fanatics still exist, and the fanatics are the ones who are willing to kill or do anything in support of the lunatic president. So they are also afraid, if we do this, we might be killed. If not now, then next year, or our children will be killed, or there will be something else that is done. Some bad event will come about. They believed for some time we can control this man through flattery or other measures. They were largely mistaken. They were not able to control him. At least they could control him in the first round. In the second round, they are not so able to control him. He is rather unleashed. We will tell you there are a few people within the White House who are keeping an eye on him. They are sort of agents of the powerful who will make sure that he does not go too far, as they knew what he is capable of. So it will not come about like this. It will be a little bit more as has been described. They will find a discreet way to say, oh, he is sick, he is having such and such an illness, we are only observing him for a while. And as they do this, they will literally lock him in a room and say, you are not leaving, you are not making a public speech, we will not let you go, and you will stay here until you are gone. And we will feed you with these medications that put you in such a state that you won't fight back and you will not be able to make any phone calls. There is a woman, Melania, she will know what's going on, but even the children will not know exactly. They will not be allowed to enter the room. So they will say then, no, he is too ill, you cannot go in the room. They will know what's going on. However, the guards will be strong enough such that they say no. There are sort of special agents here that will say, in order to save the Union, you must do this. You must break the law and keep this man sort of in a prison. Melania is aware of this. She's not particularly happy that she has been thrown out as meat for the base in this way. She does not care for this man. So she is ready to give it up They are making guarantees for her. Yes, we will make you safe. We will make sure that you are not deported or incarcerated, and but you need to go along with us. And a little bit of a threat. Yes, if you don't go along with us, there are going to be some consequences. She is completely over this experience. She is ready to go into a complete hiding place. This has been humiliating for her on a great many levels, and she has no love for this man. It is about survival. So she will be portions of this project, as will others like J.D. Vance and even Democrats of some importance will coordinate this with extremely powerful people. As Dave has mentioned, it is about the extremely powerful and the losses that they are facing. That is, they've gotten what they needed out of Trump, these tax breaks, and now they're not going to give up the money that they have orchestrated for decades to steal. They do not want to pay a tax to a government such as Iran. And the fact that Trump would stoop that low has enraged them in a way that cannot truly be explained. And that is the real reason why they are ending this. It is a combination of poor military planning, which those in the know are aware of, and the disastrous situation in the Strait of Hormuz. There is nothing good about this loss, and they are realizing that it will get worse, that this is just one of the many losses as they see his intellectual abilities decrease. His mind is clearly going, and virtually everyone knows about it. It is no longer particularly anybody's interests to hide his decline.